Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of the Silver Blades. Yeah, we had absolutely no problem resting on the temple level, even outside the temple proper. This is the entrance to the temple right here. So let's go inside. You're at the doors of a temple. What do? Enter. You have entered an old temple. The glowing ceiling illuminates the temple antechamber with an eerie light. Okay, so you sense goodness and well-being in this place. So, hint, safe to rest. Okay, now I'll pull up an area view. Okay, this room to our east is just a plain old antechamber. The room to our west has a Minotaur patrol exploring the temple. I mean, we could deal with them. We don't have to right now. What we want to do is head back behind the altar. Well, not right away, maybe. Or maybe. Yeah, there's a secret area behind the altar. And there's some goodies back there. So I think we will head that way. Let's go ahead. As you walk through the door, you see an elegant chapel before you. Okay, we're just going to head straight south, past the pews. There is a large altar in front of you. On it is a set of balanced scales on the head of a warhammer, the symbol of Tyr, god of justice. So we're going to go around the altar now. And about 2 spaces west. And there should be a secret door right here. Let's try picking the lock. No. I hate bashing it, but you have entered a secret area behind the altar. Now, to our east is a storeroom for religious supplies, but the room we want to go to is to the west here. Filled with religious supplies. Let's take a look. Well, the hint book okay, maybe it is the other room. Maybe the hint book's, maybe the clue book's wrong. This room seems to be the temple's treasury. Yeah, I'd say so. Look at that. Over 26,000 experience. So we have some gems and jewelry. And that's it. You never know when it might come in handy. Yeah. There's... Yes. There is a cleric here in the temple, but the clue book says that he won't mind. As you approach the door, you hear a click from inside the door. The door unlocks. You seem to be in the living quarters of the temple. It's quiet, but the area is too well kept for no one to be here. Let's go south. The wall to the east seems to be glowing. Sounds like a hint that maybe we should go that way. Secret door opens for you. You appear to be in a hidden base of some kind. Okay. There's a room directly to the south here. This room appears to be a training room. And we go all the way to the east. Should be another secret door here. You found a cache of weapons and armor. Not quite as much experience, but actually there is a lot of good stuff here. And this is basically all magical. Okay, it should be bracers, armor class 4. The shields are both +3. Dart of the Hornet's Nest. 2 of these potions are potions of extra healing. 1 is a potion of invisibility. The battle axe is +2. The dagger is +3. The morning star is +2. And the hand axe is +2. And the chainmail is +3. Which I think should make it the same as plate +1 or banded +2. So it's basically all magical. Okay, he's already got plate +2. Ah! I bet those braces and shield I found on the from that group of Black Circle troopers that were bugging Sasha. Okay, so he's got a shield +2. Now I'm guessing whatever the Black Circle guys had on them wasn't as good as what's in this room. Okay, she's got plate +2 and a shield +2. Okay, let's have him equip. Yeah. Truthfully, I don't think there's anybody who has. Yeah. If we could find some more plate +2, that would be super. Oh, we need to have him equip something. Now, Gimli already has a shield +3. But Teresa could probably use a shield +3. And then either Elverhir or Paxenarian. So we'll have her take one of the shields. And maybe have Pax take the other shield. Now, or Elrohir. Okay, we'll dump that unidentified shield because I'm pretty sure it's not as good as what I'm about to pick up. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, let's... No. Okay. Ah. Should have dropped that off. Oh, I hate doing this, but I'm afraid we're going to have to drop that. Okay, so she's doing 1d4 plus 4 damage. And if we switch to the other dagger, it's 1d4 plus 5. Okay. Yeah. We've still got more stuff we need to get rid of. Oh. I should probably just leave the rest of that stuff. Well, on the other hand, let's drop these 2 shields. Okay. That should cover it. Okay. Well, this is all pretty cool so far, but is there anybody living here? Okay, now, these rooms on either side used to be the residences of individual Silver Blade members. But the room we need to get to, you hear muffled noises coming from down the hall. The sounds seem to be coming from the room at the end of the hall. After listening to the sounds for a few seconds, you can make out that the noise is actually someone talking in the next room. The muttering seems to involve you. When you get to the door, you hear a voice shout, "It's about time! But what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Come in!" When you open the door, you are met by an old dwarf in cleric's garb. What do you do? Let's talk. As you say, "Hello," he blurts, "It's about time you got here. I've been waiting for you since you got to Verdigris. What do you got? Lead weights in your shoes?" "You're a pretty sorry lot, too." "Oh, well, I guess you'll have to do." He pauses for a breath of air. Do you interrupt him? As you try to speak, he continues, "Obviously, patience isn't one of your virtues either. Don't worry, I'll answer all your questions in due time. My name's Derf Strongarm, the caretaker of the temple. There's much you need to know about the happenings here." And you record his speech as Journal Entry 18. Ooh. Story of the Silver Blades. Derf reclines in a chair and begins. 300 years ago, there were two brothers, Oswulf a paladin and Eldamar a mage. Both were powerful and worshipped Tyr, god of justice. As Eldamar grew old, he became obsessed with gaining immortality. Serving Tyr was no longer enough. He became insane and isolated himself in the upper levels of the Castle of the Twins. There he researched the arcane magic necessary to become a lich. Oswulf discovered this, but was unable to convince his brother to abandon his madness. Foreseeing the evil that a lich would produce, Oswulf left the castle and searched for 12 great heroes. These he forged into the band he called the Silver Blades. By the time Oswulf could return to this valley, Eldamar had completed his spells and was reborn as the lich called the Dreadlord. The Dreadlord summoned evil forces to protect him. The Silver Blades faced a pitched battle among the buildings of Verdigris. The town was laid waste, many of the heroes fell. Those of us who remained forced the evil horde back to the castle gates. Oswulf refused to push on and slay his brother. Instead, our mages and clerics cast a spell to freeze the valley permanently within a glacier. The Dreadlord's forces counterattacked while the spell was being cast, and Oswulf fell, protecting us. His body lies on the level above, but his spirit still guards the castle, preventing the reawakening of the Dreadlord. As the last of the Silver Blades, I chose to remain here to maintain my temple and keep watch as well. Now the descendants of the Dreadlord's disciples have returned. The Black Circle is succeeding in unraveling our spell. I'm now bound to this temple and cannot take the battle to them. You must take up the Silver Blade standard and end the Dreadlord's threat forever. The Dreadlord must be stopped, but first you must prove to me that you're worthy to become a Silver Blade. Before Oswulf died, he broke his staff into 8 pieces and hid them in each of the first 8 levels of this mine. Bring all of them here, and you'll have passed the test. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next several episodes. He looks at you quizzically and says, "Well, what are you waiting for? Written instructions?" He starts prodding you to the door with his cane. As he opens the door, he says, "Try going west to the first level, and here!" He hands you a ring with the symbol of Tyr. "This'll glow when you get near a piece." The old dwarf shoos you out the room. Okay. So, I guess we've been given our marching orders. There are some other things to explore on the temple level, though. So we'll go back to the secret door we came in by. And this time we're going to continue down this corridor, going around back. Now this room to our south is the temple kitchen. Nothing special in here. We continue to the next door. This is one of the 2 entrances to the temple dining room. We still want to go to the door. Let's see. Not this door, but the next door. This one here is the High Priest office. You have found the High Priest office. Everything is neatly stored away, and the room is immaculate. Okay, then through that door is a teleporter to the Well of Knowledge. Now, we do have a few minutes left, so we could... Actually, I think we'll head back to town, get stuff identified, drop more stuff off at the vault, and then come back to the temple level, finish poking around, and then head down into the mine. So actually, I think we'll end this episode a few minutes early. When we come back, we'll finish poking around the temple. We'll come back and start heading into the mine and start looking for the 8 pieces of the Staff of Oswulf. So, we will see you then.